On July 30th, 2015, the Mauritius Council of Social Service, Macoss, presented a project in favor of rainwater harvesting systems. This presentation was held at L'Aventure Technical School for Disabled, and in attendance were representatives of Macoss and ministries, local people and children. Macoss, having been an umbrella organization for NGOs for 50 years now, actively promoted its views on water. Save water, water is life. In light of this, representatives of Macoss are sensitizing people and organizations on sustainable ways to save water. Using funding from the Ministry of Environment, rainwater harvesting systems are being installed throughout the island. The Minister of Environment spoke of the funds available from the ministry and highlighted that this became available as a result of the national strategy framework named Maurice Île Durable, a new long-term vision to make Mauritius a sustainable island. The ministry is giving 500,000 rupees in grants to all the organizations that intend to have a rainwater harvesting system. Through this initiative, as stated by the Minister of Environment, the money from government funds, that is people's money, is saved. He underlined the importance of saving water stored in reservoirs, particularly because Mauritius obtains most of its water during the cyclonic season, November to May. Having a single water tank in each house may help to save water, save the planet, and save money. At the same time, the government is working to replace the defective pipes around the island, since faulty pipes cause the loss of around 30% of the water. Same concepts by the Minister of Social Integration and Economic Empowerment. We are in July, the ministry said, when it will be November, December, when the dry season will start, then people will start to feel the importance of water. Then when your children are using water, you would tell them not to waste it. When it's January, February, the rainy season is here and people forget again. So the minister has underlined that educate the population to save water is of utmost importance. The latter showed its gratitude to Macoss for its proactive initiative. This Save the Water campaign, he said, will only be successful if every citizen participates and makes small changes in their habits. In addition, the president of Flak District Council has expressed all his support as chairman to Macoss and any other NGOs which would like to promote these noble initiatives. With the funds available from the Maurice Île Durable program, any person or company wishing to install the water harvesting system may do so. The letter also expressed the idea to install one for the flag fair. At the end, the chairpersons of Macoss closed the event by highlighting some water statistics together with water-saving measures and options. Talking about the past initiatives from Macoss regarding water, he has shown how the winners of this sustainable development change are grassroots communities itself. We don't have to wait for things to happen, we have to be proactive. He said to us,
eco-friendly projects that Mauritius is initiating, and we believe as a civil society for compound, we have to do our share of responsibility. In fact, we started, a couple of years back with a couple of friends. We launched the citizenship values to develop a sustainable Mauritius at the State House. And among the first value was save water, save life. We decided to promote the rainwater harvest system in Mauritius. We couldn't imagine that an island, in a tropical island of Mauritius, that people are not valuing that water is as important as food and oxygen. We couldn't understand that people is having water so cheap that everyone had an habit to keep the tap open while brushing their teeth. We couldn't imagine that even treated water are being wasted through leakage down the earth, and we couldn't imagine that in Mauritius people feel that we can use excessively water. Probably we have been too much comfortable for too much time. We are going to another phase, the phase of educating people. We didn't want to give a brochure, that's all. This brochure has been done with the help of expert friend, Maludisha from the Rotary, and we address everything in it, from the water statistics, from the water authority, from the cost aspect, from the threats, from the measurement options, from the case of use of wastewater, the resource efficiency, and the importance of changing mindset, and Macoss, of course, what we are, and I put in a concluding note. In my concluding note, I did warn our attention that in 2050, we are going to have a situation where some 4 billion people will be running short of water. And could you imagine what will happen in a small island of Mauritius if there's shortage of water excessively? Could people go back to rivers? They are dry. Are we going to desalinate water of the sea? That will cost money. Are we going to import water like Singapore? We couldn't have that much means. This will have a direct effect on hygiene. This will have direct effect on the standard of living, implying people have to adopt new ways. We have to be proactive. We have to think ahead of the curve. And it is in this spirit. And what's great is it, everything that's been done is done by we, as representative of NGOs elected on a platform, but we are doing it in a volunteer way. And as we entered our 50th anniversary this year of Macoss, like you could see, and I put as a team together, we serve selflessly. I do my small share that I can do for the motherland. I do my small share that I can do as a responsible citizen of the island. I do my small share because I feel I'm indebted to the Almighty.
At the end of the event, a water engineer explained to the public how the rainwater harvesting system works in a very easy way. Little steps for a bigger change.